Newcastle United's miserable away form was maintained as Eddie Howe's side slipped to a 1-0 defeat at an emotional Kenilworth Road.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Yeah, just frustrating. I think I don't mind being sort of outplayed by teams, especially in the Premier League, but very frustrated when we're sort of outworked and they're more physical than us. They're winning more duels, winning more tackles, and that is unlike us.
It's very unlike you, isn't it? It must really hurt you as a fan, as a local lad.
Yeah, of course. I think we've said it now. The fans sort of coming to all over the country to watch us play. So, and we've been poor away from home. So, I think that's down to us to do it. It's not an easy fix. If we knew exactly why it was happening, I'm sure we'd change it. But it's a combination of things. But obviously something that needs to improve if we want to be where we want to be this season.
With that, Newcastle United's transfer strategy has erupted into an adrenaline-fueled frenzy, hurtling into hyperdrive and leaving a trail of awe and wonder in its wake as it rockets towards the upcoming January transfer window. From Newcastle ready to put fee on the table and guarantee mega salary for player to beat AC Milan.
Got him! Got him!
To Newcastle United sporting director Dan Ashworth, recently scouting players in an Italian match. Plus, with Newcastle United reportedly planning to replace miracle worker Eddie Howe.
What?
With three-time Premier League winner Jose Mourinho amid the Portuguese manager's contract standoff with AS Roma. We'll reveal a recent Jose Mourinho exclusive on his decision.
Let's go.
Starting off, Jose Mourinho has addressed rumors linking him to a potential managerial role at Newcastle United, clarifying his future at Roma. The renowned Portuguese coach, known for his fiery demeanor, has had an illustrious 23-year career in management, having worked with top clubs such as Porto, Inter Milan, Manchester United, Real Madrid, and Chelsea. While Mourinho has enjoyed success at various clubs, including winning multiple trophies, his tenure at Tottenham Hotspur ended without silverware. Recent speculation has suggested that Mourinho could be enticed back to the Premier League, specifically as the manager of Newcastle United. Newcastle has experienced a remarkable rise since the takeover by the Public Investment Fund over 2 years ago. Under the guidance of Eddie Howe, the club achieved a top-4 finish last season and participated in the Champions League, despite their campaign ending in disappointment at an early stage. Although Howe's position at Newcastle seems secure for now, rumors linking Mourinho with a move to the club have persisted given the financial backing of Public Investment Fund. With Mourinho's contract at Roma set to expire in the summer, it is speculated that Newcastle may have an opportune moment to secure the services of the 60-year-old manager. Mourinho, however, has now addressed speculation that he could leave Roma and return to the Premier League with Newcastle. And in his more recent interview with DAZN, Mourinho was quick to underline his desire to stay in the Italian capital and that his exit would not be of his doing. I will tell you something I have not yet said, because I did not want to say it. I want to continue at Roma. I want to continue here. If I continue at Roma, we need to really think about what we can do with the financial fair play limitations, he said. But tell me, do you still believe in Eddie Howe? Then, moving on, according to reports, Newcastle United has joined the race to sign Canadian star Jonathan David from Lille. It has been a long-standing dream for David to play in the English Premier League, and Newcastle could potentially make that dream a reality in the upcoming winter transfer window. Despite rumors surrounding David for the past 18 months, he remained at Lille during the summer transfer window and had a slow start to the current season. However, as the January transfer window approaches, speculation surrounding his potential move is intensifying once again. European transfer reporter Marco Contario has suggested that Newcastle United is interested in bringing the Ottawa-born forward to St. James's Park. However, acquiring David would come at a significant cost, despite his performance in the 2023-24 season not reaching his usual high standards. He recently scored a crucial 94th-minute equalizer against PSG, helping Lille secure a valuable point in their pursuit of a top-4 finish in League One. David has found the back of the net 3 times in his last 4 League One matches, breaking his scoring drought that lasted since August 27th. This resurgence in form is encouraging for both his club and the Canadian national team, especially with an important playoff against Trinidad and Tobago on the horizon in March. Newcastle is in need of a reliable striker, especially considering the injury issues faced by Alexander Isak and Callum Wilson. David's statistics suggest that he could be an ideal addition to the team and potentially match, if not surpass, the current performance of Newcastle's striking duo. The question of whether David is worth £50 million to Newcastle remains unanswered at this point. The evaluation of his value will be a key factor in any potential transfer deal. But tell me, would you want Newcastle to sign Jonathan David? Then Newcastle United has expressed a particular interest in signing Bologna star Joshua Zirkzee, according to reports. The Magpies would be competing with AC Milan in the pursuit of the 22-year-old striker. Zirkzee has been in impressive form this season, registering 8 goals and 4 assists in 18 games. This has attracted the attention of AC Milan, who are reportedly keen on acquiring him in the upcoming transfer window. However, a potential deal for Zirkzee could prove challenging due to the high cost involved and competition from other clubs, notably Newcastle United. It is claimed that Eddie Howe's side would be willing to offer up to €50 million for the player and provide him with a substantial salary package. Financially, Newcastle would outmatch Milan, and if they were to make a firm approach, it is suggested that the Italian club would have to concede defeat in the pursuit of Zirkzee. Multiple sources, including Tuttosport, have indicated that Zirkzee's current value stands at €40 million, which aligns with his release clause. Therefore, it may not make financial sense for Newcastle to pay an additional €10 million unless they do so to spread the cost for financial fair play requirements. The report highlights the determination of Newcastle United to secure the services of Zirkzee and the potential financial advantage they hold over AC Milan in the pursuit. But let's see how this story develops. Then, Sky Sports Italy's Gianluca Di Marzio has reported that Newcastle United sporting director Dan Ashworth was keeping a watch during Salernitana's 2-2 draw against Milan on Friday evening at the Italian south coast. Newcastle's sporting director was present in the stands at the Arecci to watch 3 players. In particular, Ashworth kept an eye on 1 player per position, not counting the goalkeepers. The Magpies' transfers chief was scouting defender Lorenzo Parola, midfielder Lassana Koulibaly, and attacker Boulaye Dia. This means that these 3 Salernitana players could be potentially looked at for a move by Newcastle United in January.
I could see that as a very real possibility.
Then finally, did you know that Juventus is increasingly now willing on selling prolific forward to Newcastle in a €25 million deal?
Are you serious?
If you want to know that, as well as the midfielder Newcastle has initiated contract talks with, click the video on your screen now.